The reopening of our states and thinking ahead to next school year. Here's this week's Feedback Friday. As the U.S. begins to reopen after weeks of COVID constriction, some of you have a word or two to say about whether it's the right thing to do.
Yes, we need to get this country opened up. Me personally, I feel like this has all been overblown. And with the government giving people an additional $600 a week, they're creating a problem to where people don't want to go back to work. We need to get this country back up because we're killing our economy and killing small businesses.
Hi, my name's Teresa, and I work in the healthcare field, and I feel that we need to open everything up as soon as possible.
Hi, my name's Jim from Batavia, and all this reopening, this rapid reopening in Ohio, I think what's going to happen is it's going to prove Darwin was absolutely correct.
While David called in with concerns over jumping the gun with decisions to alter the school year for the fall.
I think we are panicking. Got to get these schools back open, and right now they're talking about closing them in the fall. That's bull. Let's get the schools open and let's see what's going on. Don't panic. Let's take one step at a time, but don't panic ahead too far ahead.
And many others have opinions on a proposed blended school schedule.
I think the alternating days of school with the school children starting back in the fall is a great idea. And you could do a Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, and any of the kids that's falling behind or misbehaving in class could also go on Fridays. And for the ones that's falling behind, they can catch up. The ones that are misbehaving, they can have extra days. Give them a big incentive about behaving in class.
What would a parent do with children if they do a blended school day? People can't always just leave their little fourth grader at home while the sixth grader is at school. So these are things that have to be thought through on a blended school day.
I don't feel that if they're going to be homeschooled 3 days, they might as well be homeschooled 5 days. And we don't have to take the chance of getting coronavirus from kids and teachers and whoever in school.
Meanwhile, representing the General Hospital crowd this week is Janet.
Could Mike DeWine go on at 1 o'clock instead of 2 o'clock? It's been about 2 months since we've seen General Hospital. I got to see it one day.
And finally, Steve called in after seeing Courtney Francisco's story on Marla Berkowitz, the sign language interpreter, during Governor DeWine's news conferences.
I wonder why the newscast doesn't have that same thing that the governor has up in the corner for the entire newscast.
All right, well, Steve, everything we say tied to a news story is typed into our system and fed directly to closed captioning, which means hearing impaired viewers can see exactly what we're saying, word for word. And in the event of breaking news and Steve's severe weather coverage, we bring in live captioning to be ensured that the developing information here is actually delivered to them as well. But thank you so much for the suggestion. And Janet, you got to see your soaps today. 513-852-4998. That's the hotline if you ever have an opinion about something you see here.
You should tell Janet that I was watching a little GH today while I was getting ready, putting makeup on. It's a repeat from Thanksgiving.